actually like it really. But Get Serial TV with Thomas and Camilla. Right now we're joined on the couch by Andrew Marmont, who comes in every Friday and happens to talk about sport a lot.
Funny that, isn't it?
Yeah.
How would you think with this black shirt?
And weirdly, your segment's called Sports Update as well. I mean, it's almost too perfect. It's like you're a sports guy.
It's almost like I'm a sports guy.
Almost.
Just like my hair, it's almost perfect, but not quite.
Almost. And you're so athletic and everything. Like, so
I know,
fit.
I know.
It's just
well, we don't want to show it on TV.
It is just too good to be true. What's going on in sport?
Interesting thing we got today, courage in sport. What do you think courage means generally?
Images of Lance Armstrong are floating through my head at the moment. He's pretty courageous.
That would be one of the things I'd think about.
Yeah. With the state of origin on at the moment, that would surely come into play.
Nice segue. Absolutely. A couple of things.
Too perfect.
Too perfect.
Too perfect.
Just like my hair.
Just like your hair.
Anyway, courage in sport with state of origin, and also Phil Mickelson, the American golfer. Mickelson, he found out that his wife was diagnosed with breast cancer only before he started the US Open last week, so he had to play through it, thinking with that on his mind and in the background, but still play on. And also state of origin with the Queensland side. 4 of their guys got injured during the game, and 5 of them they came down with a viral infection 24 hours before it, so they were debilitated already before they even went in the game. But they played on and they won. So I think that's a theme that happens all the time in sport.
In the same breath, is it courageous of me if I'm not feeling very, a bit under the weather each morning when I wake up and think, okay, but I've got to get up and go to uni? Is that courageous?
I think so. It depends what you mean with courageous, because if basically people have it in a job, and if sport's a job for people, then they have to think of the same thing. If they're going to pull a sickie, if you're an American golfer, I'll pull a sickie in the first day of the Open. It doesn't really happen. Pretty much. Those things are pretty important.
Phil Mickelson did quite well. Is the US Open still going? Or?
No.
No, it's over?
Yeah.
Who won?
An unknown golfer.
Oh, really?
An unknown American golfer, yeah. But Mickelson came second.
Yeah.
Which is... it happens. I mean, he got right up there. He's the number 2 player in the world. You're not going to win every time, but the fact is he went and did it.
Courage, Phil. Well done.
That's right.
Now, when players start to drop off like that, how many different plans of action can they have as a backup? Like, there must be plan B, C, D. I mean, they're not going to expect, a couple of players to drop off the virus, 24 hours before a match.
Well, you've got your wider group of players that you can choose from. There's usually 18 in rugby league. But if it was this case, then you just have to choose from who they have and put them out in the park as best they could. So
absolutely. Well, we're going to go to a quick break, but we'll be right back with you for more sport and awesome hair.
I'm totally uncomfortable. My boyfriend wants me to.
My best friend told me that she wants me. What do I do?
Girls don't like me.
How do I make them like me? Well...
The Naughty Rude Show is Sin's way of talking about sex and sexual issues. Those naughty rooters tackle all the deep and dark issues. Questions you can't ask your parents, or won't. The Naughty Rude Show, 8 till 10 Sunday nights on Sin 90s.
Get Serial TV with Thomas and Camilla. We're joined by Andrew, who is nearly perfect. No one's absolutely perfect. I couldn't call you perfect, could I?
Well, no.
You're perfect, Andrew. To me, you are anyway. Now, sport. You come in every Friday and talk about sports. Just before the break, we were talking about the golf.
Yes.
What else is going on in the world of sport at the moment?
Wimbledon tennis, very topical. And as we heard on the news earlier with Steph, 2 of the Australian players are into the 3rd round. So, great progress for the Australian players, especially, Lleyton Hewitt, he has actually won Wimbledon before. It's been a while between drinks since he's actually got up and won a major.
10 years, hasn't it? Has it been 10 years?
Almost,
yeah.
Plus or minus a couple of years, but it's in that vicinity. He's ranked in the 50s, I think, in the world now. So he's a little fall from grace, but he's in the twilight of his career. So
we were saying yesterday about Wimbledon, and the media coverage in Australia seems to have dwindled quite a lot.
I haven't heard anything about it. I remember when I was younger, it was like a big event, and I'd kind of watch every round and sort of follow the whole thing, but it seems nowadays I only really hear about the final result, like once it's all happened.
I guess it comes down on perspective. I mean, it might be, I think, first of all, with the media, they generate on a story, if you like, and especially if it's a local story. So the fact that Lleyton Hewitts and those sorts of characters, they don't actually feature in the top, winning major tournaments all the time, maybe that could come down to it. I know if Lleyton or some of the other Australian players who are in the hunt at the moment, if they got up and won or came very close, then maybe that would reopen the interest for these major tournaments, just because there's more of a feature. The media here would care more about it a bit more.
Well, they don't want to know about it if no one's in the top three.
It's
which is fair enough, I think.
Yeah, that's that whole thing of did any Australians die?
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of quite like it, because I found myself liking, or hating Lleyton Hewitt a little bit less, I think. I mean, now that he's not as much in the media spotlight, I mean, he's not a very likeable personality. Would you agree?
Well, being on the spot there a bit, Thomas. I think he's very competitive, and some people, I think the best players often are, they go beyond what the nice sort of, I'll sit in the background and I'll do my best and try and compete. The ones that want to win, they sometimes alienate people. Tiger Woods completely alienates a lot of people, but he's the best because he knows he is the best and he wants to be the best.
And I think if
Lleyton Hewitt thinks he's the best, but he's not. Like,
no, but he's entertaining to watch, because he's going to put on a good performance, and I think that's part of their whole routine anyway.
But being competitive doesn't give you the excuse to be a tool as well. I mean, that's all Lleyton.
It depends on your definition.
That's true. Yeah. Do you like Lleyton Hewitt?
So someone came up to you and went, "Come on!" Would you go, "Oh my god, what a tool"?
Yeah. Like this morning when I walked away from you. Yeah.
And I went like, "Yes, going away."
That's why.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so.
I thought you were talking about that.
Wow. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think he's got any chance of winning anything before the end of his career, Lleyton Hewitt?
I think so. You can't rule him out. I mean, he's had so much experience with major tournaments and a lot of career matches. He knows how to win before. He's got that competitive streak, as I was saying. So, Rafa Nadal is not playing in this one. Roger Federer is going to be there. So he has to overcome Roger at some stage, and guys like that. So, why not? It might be the opportunity now. This could be his time, and he suddenly rediscovers a bit of form, and he finishes his career very strongly.
It's happened before in tennis, hasn't it? Do you remember Goran Ivanisevic in the 90s when he won Wimbledon after 3, runners-up?
Oh yeah, I mean, it certainly can happen. It just comes down to timing, occasion, will to win, ability, all those nice cliches you got there.
All right, well, thanks again, Andrew. We'll catch you next week for more sports update.
Right now we've got Hadouken, is that correct?
Hadouken.
Hadouken. That boy, that girl.